Welcome back, verse, to another video. That's right, today, verse, we are going to be doing another reaction video, bringing them back. We got a lot of stuff coming out today as of the day I'm making this video. We got the new SuperMan trailer, which is the one I'm clearly going to react to. We have Ironheart. I haven't been hearing too many good things about that one. We got Nobody 2. We got a bunch of other trailers that are out. I'm like, man, there's so much stuff, and I just could not miss it anymore. I already missed out on a lot of stuff. I'm not trying to do that anymore, verse. I'm trying to get back into it, give you guys that content, and most importantly, just have fun with it, obviously. But with that said though, verse, obviously when it comes down to superhero trailers, right, a lot of people have mixed opinions. A lot of people are very passionate with certain characters as well as really critical with some characters, right? I'm gonna give you guys my fair reaction, and clearly because, as some of you may know, I am of course a DC fan. What else would I be a fan of? Seriously, what else? In all seriousness, Superman has been getting a lot of hype. A lot of people are really satisfied with what we've seen so far when it comes down to James Gunn's new version of Superman, and a lot of people have been skeptical, right? A lot of people were really not sure about the new Superman, mainly because of two things: his suit, and obviously that last sneak peek with Crypto. And to me, it didn't really bother me because it was just Crypto playing around with his owner, and he's just not really a normal dog. He's a normal dog with capabilities, right? Like, he has super strength, so obviously he's hurting Superman without realizing he's hurting Superman, so he's being playful. So I know a lot of people weren't really on board with that. They thought it was kind of off until they got to the Fortress of Solitude, and you were like, oh shit, like that was amazing. And now here again, I don't want too many things spoiled for me, but I just can't wait, man. It's freaking Superman. Again, I'm so excited. I got so many more things to say that I'm going to talk about after the video. So with that said though, verse, let's get to it. Oh boy.
Are you being serious right now?
Subtitles.
Yeah.
You'd let me interview you as Superman.
Sure.
What? He sounds so wimpy.
Ready?
Let's do it, Cronkite.
Superman.
Miss Lane.
Recently, you've come under a lot of fire for what some might. It's a lot.
Bitch.
Today, the Secretary of Defense said he was going to look into your actions. That's funny?
My actions? I stopped a war.
Maybe.
Okay.
Not maybe. I did.
In effect,
that's right.
You legally entered a country.
This is how you're gonna be?
I'm not the one being interviewed, Superman. Did you
Okay.
consult with the president?
No.
You seemingly acting as a representative of the United States
I wasn't representing anybody except for me.
Around the world.
And doing good.
Yeah, keep it realistic. I like that.
Question myself in the same situation and consider the consequences.
People were going to die. Hey, buddy. Eyes up here.
That's amazing. I love it. I love it. What? Who? Oh shit.
Your choices.
Okay, Crypto. Okay.
Your actions.
Amazing. The volume to max on this one.
That's what makes you
What is that?
who you are. Superman. He's not a man. He's an it.
That sucks for you.
It's somehow become the focal point of the entire world's conversation. I will not accept that.
I claimed your boots. I'll go get them for you.
Okay. What the fuck? What?
You have a dog?
What's wrong with that? See, you happy? See, look, Crypto is nice and calm with Superman. You happy? Stop whining. Wow, verse. Woo! got me a little emotional, I'm not gonna lie. I saw a lot of things that I really liked. Some spoiler things, I'm not gonna lie, but I mean, regardless, it was great to see though. Really great. That was a lot. Okay. So positives and negatives, right? So I always start with the positives and go on to the negatives. So let's clearly get the positives because there's so many great things here, man. I am so excited to see James Gunn's as Superman. I've said that repeatedly, and I will continue to. I can't speak. That's how excited I am. I will continue to, okay? I will continue to praise the Superman. Yes, there are some things about the Superman that people are going to be here and there about, but let's be real. It's been like that with almost any character when it comes down to a new redesign, right? Clearly, when they make the next Superman film, and let's be real, they're going to, there's going to be changes that clearly they're going to take from all the feedback that has been given here, and they're going to put it into the next film as well as the next suit or the team-up film or whatever it is that they're going to do, right? With James Gunn and the order that he's going in, I currently have no idea what he's going for right now, because right now we're getting Superman, and then he just finished, I believe, filming Supergirl's movie, right? There's been a lot of photos going out there. Jason Momoa out there as Lobo. I'm really excited to see him as Lobo. He fits the character, which is going to be odd for me because I'm so used to him as Aquaman, and I thought he did great, but as Lobo, oh man, it's going to be awesome. I can't wait for that. And then here though, I want to say first, the visuals look spot on. Okay, I'm gonna spit a line in this video. It looks great. The action is there. Lex Luthor just there being a dick, you know, constantly telling people that Superman isn't a man. He's not a human being. He's some outsider from who's not on Earth, who shouldn't be here. That's his character. I love it. I think this version of Lex Luthor is gonna be really interesting because he looks a lot more younger than the other Lex Luthors we usually get, unless you're considering Jesse Eisenberg's. Yeah, right. Unless you consider Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor, then sure. But other than that, though, I mean, this Superman, one thing that I really like about what James Gunn is doing here is that all the characters that are involved, you could tell have a meaning to them. Like Lois Lane. We've seen Lois Lane numerous times before, right? And I'll be honest with you, Amy Adams' Lois Lane, I liked, but I just wish that she did more. Because in the Zack Snyder films, I felt like she didn't really do too much. I mean, there were some times where she was being a reporter, which I liked, but I felt like one thing that she lacked was really being hard on some things. Like, she never really asked tough questions as a reporter, because that's what Lois Lane is known for. The moment this bitch shows up, you're just like, oh God, it's her. What is it, Miss Lane? What can I do to answer your questions? Oh, okay, you're gonna let me speak? Can I speak, Miss Lois? Like, you know, like, that's how people see her, because that's how good she is at her job. And the fact that right in the beginning, she interviews Clark Kent as Superman, and she's asking him these questions where even Superman is like, whoa, like, where is this coming from? Excuse me, I saved those people. No, I did stop a war. I was like, exactly, that's Superman. I fucking love that. And I love how Lois Lane is just like, hey, look, we're friends, but I gotta be honest with you, it's my job. You know, you did this, which is great, but you caused a lot of this. Like, was it worth it? And I love the way how she's doing that. I think that's really great, and it's very realistic, because let's be real, in the real world, when someone does an action that is supposed to have good meaning in it, there's always consequences to every action. So when you do something that has a consequence, people are gonna pay more attention to those consequences because the effect is still there. And here, I love the fact that how they're showing all these scenes of what is it that Superman has done, and now it clarifies a little more for me as to why people are so upset with him. I like that. I wish they didn't spoil that, but I mean, I liked it though. I liked it. That aside, I can't wait to see the villains who are in this film other than Lex Luthor, because there's so many. I'm just like, who are these other characters that keep whipping Superman's ass? You know, like, who keeps doing this? Other than that verse, I mean, this just looks like a really fun, lighthearted film. Krypto, I love the fact how they just showed Krypto. They teased him so many times, and then here we got a small glimpse of Krypto doing some action. That was great. That was amazing. I loved it. I was like, yes, if you bring Krypto in, use him. Even the robots that serve Superman in the Fortress of Solitude even have some scenes in there. I was like, that's awesome. Holy crap, that's amazing. I love it. There's so many things that I could keep going on for, but obviously, because I gotta keep things fair, there are also some negatives that I have with this film. So, for one, Superman in this film gets his ass whooped a lot. When you hear Superman, right, if you don't really go by the comics and you're just going by reputation, when you see Superman, especially Henry Cavill's, you know, he didn't really get his ass whooped a lot, right? Like, he would get hit, but he'd come back at you hard, right? Like, really hard. And in this one, you could tell, like, he's really struggling. But in the exact same time, even though it sucks to see, it's also beneficial because it goes to show that Superman isn't really there yet. Like, it's not gonna get boring because it shows he has obstacles that he has to go through. And sometimes for a character like Superman at his stature, that's really hard to do. So it's a positive but a negative, because you see him getting his ass whooped so many freaking times, and I'm just like, damn, even Crypto got in on it. I'm like, what the hell are we doing? So, you know, it's something to get used to, but I like it though. It's a character arc. I welcome that. I genuinely welcome that. When it comes down to the trailer itself, like I just said a little bit, I kind of felt they showed a little too much, and again, I will always stand by that. I don't like it when trailers go too overboard. And at the end of the day, I get what the purpose is for. They want to get your ass to the seats, and I promise you, Warner Brothers, you will have my money. You will have my money. I promise you. My ass will be in that seat, okay? But you need to stop spoiling things. Please, to all movie studios, stop spoiling so much in the trailers. It is unnecessary, okay? You're giving away too much, and I'm gonna figure things out just from watching the trailers. I don't want to do that. Please stop over spoiling just to get people to come. Just depending on what the product will be, we'll go. Trust me, alright? It just needs to be great. And trust me, it's great. I love what you're doing so far. I love it. I know people are kind of here and there with it. That's totally understandable, but for me, I'm already on board. I'm still a little skeptical about Clark Kent, though. Not Superman, but as Clark Kent. You know, like right in the beginning, it could be his character, because, you know, Clark Kent, he's supposed to be a little wimpy, you know, like a bit unbalanced, obviously blind, right? Because Superman has like so many visions. And even in the way how he was speaking, like in the very beginning of the trailer, he's like, oh, sure. I was like, what? When I heard him speak a little bit, I was like, I don't know about that, but then again, it is kind of his character. It depends on the version, but alright, I guess I gotta see more to say more on that. But other than that, the verse, I really enjoyed what I saw. I can't wait to see this in theaters, man. I am calling in on that day. If anyone has anything going on, I'm gonna be like, shit, you better put that day aside, because I got things to do, and that's to go see this film. Woo, verse. I will even make another movie review talking about this film as I go to see it in theaters, alright? This will be my second movie review, because, you know, as I said before, I'm thinking about doing movie reviews. You know, if I know so many, might as well talk about them. Why the hell not? So with that said, the verse, if you guys like what you saw, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification for more content as always. Look forward to the next video verse, and let me know what you guys think about the Superman so far in this trailer. It's been really good so far from what I've seen. It's some hit and misses with some things, absolutely. I get that. I know the biggest thing is clearly his suit. I got that. But just, you know, for what it is, until we see the whole main thing, just give it a chance and let's just see what comes, because obviously there's so much more, clearly. So with that said, lovers, thank you very much for watching. Look forward to the next video, and with that said, I'll see you next time. Later, verse.